Good morning, friends. Welcome back. All right. So, as you know, today is our demo number 2. Yesterday, we had some basic discussion actually about the package. And, due to some internet failure and power failure in my location, I could not finish the session properly. Let me just, go through the package again in a couple of minutes, and we can see some new things. Okay. So, this is about your package, friends. And this package, like, we have total 3 courses. Amazon Web Services is one. Linux Server Administration is the other one. And third one is your CCNA. AWS is about cloud computing. Linux is about server administration. And CCNA is about network administration, right? So these are the 3 classes or 3 courses we have. AWS, as of now, we are going with 10 a.m. slot. All right. But remember, within few days, let's say maximum from next Monday, I need to change the slot to 9 a.m. Already we have joinings there. So I just want to club some of you with them. All right. So AWS is at 10 a.m. as of now, but very soon I need to change the time. Okay. And coming to Linux administration, it is also started yesterday. It was a demo session yesterday at 7 p.m. actually. But again, within few days, I just need to club you with 8 p.m. batch. All right. Same logic here. I just need to club all the people there. So currently it is running at 7 p.m. but very soon it will be at 8 p.m. And coming to CCNA, I have not yet decided the time of CCNA. It can be in morning or it can be in evening. If I'm starting in evening, then within next couple of weeks, I'll start a new batch in morning. So it will simply rotate. Okay, so as of now, these are the batches timings. All right. Now the fee for this package is, let me just write it down everything for record purpose. It is 7,999. That is a fees for this package. So you'll be spending approximately, let's say 3 months, let's say 100 days in a way. So in next 100 days, you'll be completing your Amazon Web Services, Linux Server Administration, as well as your network administration. Is it mandatory to learn all these things? So if you see yourself as a cloud engineer, DevOps engineer, cybersecurity expert for a very long period, it's not like you're making a career only for, let's say, 2 months or 2 years or 3 years, right? No. For next 12, 15, 20 years, you're preparing for your career. So if you're good in this cloud computing, server administration, and the network administration, for next 12, 15, 20 years, you will definitely use the concepts, the technologies, the services, what you're learning in this package, you will definitely use this for rest of your life. So this is not just foundation here, my friend. No, this is your administration. This administration will remain with you for the rest of your life. Okay, so this is about your package. Now, AWS is the course we have to go with at this particular time. So let us go a bit more. Let us discuss a bit more about the Amazon Web Services. Rules remain same here, friends. If you have any doubts, any questions in the middle of the class, feel free to send your question in chat box. See, chat box is always open here. I'm sending message there again. As I said, hello. So you can just send me a message anytime, or you can just send your question anytime whenever you have any doubts. All right. Fine. Now, what I did here is I have just taken some questions actually. These are very common questions that normally we get in our demo sessions, or these are the questions that are, mostly searched on internet about cloud computing. So let me just answer these 4 questions. And if you have any other question beside this, then hopefully we can see that also. But most of the cases, these are the 4 questions that I need to answer in every demo session. All right. Now, let us begin with the second question. What are the prerequisites for cloud computing? See, if I say there are no prerequisites to learn cloud computing, I'm not wrong here actually. You can start cloud computing as a fresher without any IT background. You can start learning cloud computing. But friends, if you want to get more success in cloud computing, if you want to go very far in cloud computing, you should know the server administration and the network administration. Networking and server operating system knowledge is very much needed. Very much needed to get a job in cloud computing, very much needed to go a bit advanced into cloud computing. See, there are multiple levels in cloud computing. There are multiple certifications in cloud computing. I'll show you the certifications very soon, but as of now, cloud computing is not one particular course that you can finish in 45 days or 50 days. Cloud computing is a journey that you have to do for the rest of your life. Cloud computing is something that will simply evolve. It will change. New things will be added. New services will be added. New features will be added. So it is a very interesting and very long journey, my friend. Okay. So if you know the server part and the network part, this journey will be very beautiful for sure. Because two major services in cloud, two major modules in cloud. One is your EC2 module and the other one is VPC module. If you're good in these two modules, you will be definitely good in all the other modules or all the other services. So these two modules, they are directly connected with your server. This is about your server OS and VPC is about your network. Okay. So again, I'm saying to start learning cloud computing, if you're a fresher, this is your first demo or first class in cloud, you can learn everything in cloud. But if you want to go in deep in cloud computing, if you want to learn everything in cloud computing, then you should definitely learn the server part and the network part. All right. Now, these are the prerequisites done. So I hope it is clear now, but let us address the big fish here. Let us address the big question here. That is, what is cloud computing? Okay. Now, let me take the definition of cloud computing that I have already copied from the Amazon documents actually. Amazon people, they will offer you all the documents, whatever services are available, each and every service, each and every document will be available there. Where the documents are available, I'll take you through the documents in coming sessions. But as of now, this is what they say actually. What they say, this is cloud computing is the on-demand delivery of IT resources over the internet with pay-as-you-go pricing. Okay, let me take one example first. You know, everyone have electricity in their home for sure, right? Everyone is getting electricity and everyone is paying certain bill every month. You know, this month bill or the last month bill actually I got is around 1,000 rupees. Before that month, it was around 700 rupees. Maybe next month I may get 500 rupees, or maybe I'll get 1,000 rupees, or maybe I can get 1,200 rupees. It depends on my consumption. So the concept that I'm trying to explain you here is electricity is something that we take from a electricity department. But you know, there are certain companies where they generate their own electricity. They are not relying on the electricity department. They can generate their electricity. They have that much mechanism. They have that much, you know, resources. They have that much money. So they can generate their own electricity. But is it easy for every other person to generate their own electricity? No. That's not possible. That will be too costly actually. So what people do, or what 99% people do, they simply take the electricity from a electricity department. So I'm not the only one who is taking electricity from the electricity department. You're not the only one who is taking electricity from the electricity department. 99% people will take the electricity from that particular department only. All right. Now, taking electricity from a department is like taking resources, IT resources from a cloud provider. What are IT resources? Routers, firewalls, storage, database, server machine, server operating system. These are the IT resources. So if you want to buy them, you can buy them. If you want to own them, you can own them. See what this is? Instead of buying, owning, and maintaining physical data centers and servers, you can access technology such as, you know, computing power, storage, and database on as needed basis from a cloud provider like Amazon Web Services. Amazon people says, listen, you need to run your business, right? So to run your business, you need to have your IT infrastructure. You need to have your data center where servers will be there, server operating system will be there, databases will be there, storage will be there, security will be there. You have everything there. So Amazon is saying, why you're spending that much money to bring all these devices in your company? Why you're spending that much money to build this particular infrastructure? Do one thing. We have the data centers. Come to us, connect to our data centers and run your applications, store your data. This is the, concept of cloud computing. This is the offer Amazon people are giving to every other company actually. Okay, let me just take you through some other definitions or some other, yeah, this is your Microsoft. This is again the definition I have copied from the Microsoft documents. What this is cloud computing is the delivery of computing services, including server, storage, database, networking, software, and many more things. See, when I say server, storage, database, networking, and software, this is everything about your computer network. This is everything about your IT industry. This is everything about your internet. This is everything about your technology. Without a software, without networking, without database, without storage, and without servers, we cannot imagine our IT industry. We cannot imagine any company's network. There is no internet without this. So Microsoft is saying, listen, to run a business, you need server, storage, database, networking, and all those things. So do one thing. Instead of you buying them, you can use the resources which we are providing to you. Okay, you can use the resources which we are providing to you. So what happens if you take the resources from us? If you take the resources from the cloud provider, it will help lower your operating cost, run your infrastructure efficiently, and scale your business needs change. Lower your cost means, day one, you need to spend, let's say, 10 crore rupees to bring the complete infrastructure. But if you go in cloud without paying any money, you can start your business. Later on, every month, every year, every 3 months, you can pay some money. Okay, so lower your operating system cost and to run your infrastructure more efficiently and scale your business needs as change. Whenever there is a change in your business, for example, today you need, let's say, 300 servers. You're taking 300 servers. Let us say you need 500 TB of storage. You can take 500 TB of storage, not a big deal. You take 300 servers and you take 500 TB of storage, all done. But business is not constant every time, right? The business will go up or it can come down. So if the business is going up, instead of 300 servers, maybe you need 480 servers now. The requirement is increasing. So increasing 180 servers in your infrastructure is not an easy task. But if it is in cloud, by clicking some things, by by only clicking, we can simply increase the servers. With few clicks, we can increase the servers. With few selected options, we can increase the server. So if 300 servers are already running in your cloud, in your network, and if you want to increase from 300 to 480, within few minutes, we can simply increase our resources from 300 to 480. Or in case if the business is not running properly, if you want to decrease, you can simply decrease the resources within, again, few minutes. This is the flexibility the cloud is providing, my friend. Whatever resources you need, you can take all the resources. And in case if you don't need certain resources, you can simply delete them. You can simply remove those resources from your account. Job done. 500 TB hard disk is needed today. Maybe tomorrow you need, let's say, 320 TB hard disk. You're decreasing because the projects are over. Now you don't need that much storage. So you can easily decrease from 500 TB to, let's say, 320 GB, 320 TB. This is the concept of cloud here, my friend. This is the concept of cloud computing. So just go and see any company. Every company says the same thing. If you go to IBM, you know IBM, right? You might have used IBM laptops before, IBM desktop machines. IBM is one of the leading companies across the globe for many decades. And they are also cloud providers. They also provide you the cloud computing. Okay. So what they say about cloud computing, they says, cloud computing transforms IT infrastructure into a utility. It lets you plug into infrastructure via the internet and use computing resources without installing and maintaining them on premise. Again, such a simple way of describing something about cloud computing here. So this is by using internet, you can plug into the infrastructure which is located at some other place. You're not managing it, right? You're not controlling it. You're not managing it. It is simply available at some other place. You're simply using it. What you're doing here, friends, you're simply using the infrastructure which is managed by Amazon or Microsoft or Google or IBM or any other company. All right, so this is what cloud computing is all about, my friend. So we have this same infrastructure like firewalls, storage, servers, server operating system, database. We have literally everything. So we just need to know how you can take a server, how you can manage a server, how you can make a network, how you can manage a network, how you can provide security, how you can take data, how you can take storage, how you can upload data, how you can manage your data, how you can take backup. This is what we need to learn as a cloud administrator, my friend. Okay. So today, companies are moving into cloud. Companies have already moved into cloud. Companies are taking their data into cloud. All right. They are running their applications into cloud. If not every company, most of the company. If not all the data and all the applications, most of the data and most of the applications today are running in cloud. So cloud is a remote location where we have infrastructure available. That infrastructure is under the control of a company like Amazon. So they will provide you all the infrastructure, what you need or what our company needs. And we just need to pay money every month maybe or every 3 months, whatever is the deal we are making with them. So just pay money and use the resources. So these are the resources which we are talking about. This is again a data center. The black boxes, what you see, they are actually racks. Each rack can have 20, 30, 25 servers. All right. So all this infrastructure is available with the Amazon people or any cloud provider. There are some hundreds of cloud providers here actually, friends. But if you go and see the statistics of last, let's say 2, 3, 5, 10 years probably, you will definitely see Amazon is at number 1 place. I repeat, statistics says Amazon is at number 1 place. There is something called Gartner's. These people, they will do survey every year. This is a survey of 2023. Yeah, can you see here? This is 2023 server, 22-23 server. Can you see? Amazon is at number 1 place. Microsoft is at number 2. Google is at number 3. Then Oracle, IBM, Alibaba, and some other cloud providers, they follow them. If I go in percentage, approximately 38% of the market is covered by Amazon. Microsoft is at 17 to 18%. Google is at around 12%. This is a market share. Amazon is at 38, 39%. Microsoft is at approximately 18%, and Google is approximately again at 12%. And all the other cloud providers, they are in single digit actually, like 4%, 2%, 3%, something like this. But you can say clearly Amazon is a market leader. This particular, statistics I have downloaded from Microsoft website. I could not find this on Amazon website, but Microsoft people have uploaded this report in their official website, and this says clearly Amazon is on top and Microsoft is at number 2 position. For many, many years, it is at top, and there is no way it can go down. See, if a company like Google or Microsoft, if they are improving their services, if they are adding new services, if they are providing better services, obviously Amazon will do the same thing. For example, whenever people talk about online movie stream, they first talk about Netflix, right? But beside Netflix, we have many things like, there is something called Geo Hotstar. It was Geo before and Hotstar separately, but now there is Geo Hotstar. And we have few other also, right? Netflix, Geo Hotstar, Amazon Prime. But still, Netflix is a market leader. Globally, Netflix is a market leader. Okay, so if Geo people or Amazon people, if they are improving their content, if they're improving their, presentation and everything, Netflix will do the same thing. So Netflix will simply go up so as the other platform. So here also we can take the same example. Amazon will simply go up and up every single day, every single week, every single month. All right. So this is what Amazon is all about. They are actually providing the best cloud services. Okay. Now, what to learn in cloud? This is again a very basic and very important question. See, if you can learn EC2, VPC, EBS, S3, security group, and NACL, CloudWatch, SNS. Let me just write it down. IAM somewhere here. IAM service. You'll be learning many more services beside this, but you know, if you are good in these services, EC2, VPC, EBS, S3, IAM, security group, CloudWatch, SNS, and few other services, you are 100% eligible to get a job in any company on the face of the earth. I repeat, if you're good in these services, you'll be definitely good in all the other services. So whenever you face an interview as a fresher or as a 2-3 years of experienced person, they will definitely test your knowledge on this particular services. If you're good in this, you'll be definitely good in the other services. VPC and EC2 are the most important actual out of all these things. If there is no VPC and EC2, maybe there is no IAM, there is no security group, there is no CloudWatch, there is no EBS. So these are the two major services we have, friends, EC2 and VPC. So for these two services only, we'll spend around 60% of our time duration. Maybe let's say more than 20 classes are dedicated for EC2 and VPC service. Okay, so this is what you need to learn. EC2 service is about virtual server. VPC is about your network. EBS is about your storage. S3 is also storage. IAM is about your user authentication. Security group is your firewall. CloudWatch is your monitoring service. Or let me add one more thing here. Database. So this is what you need to learn in cloud computing, my friend. Globally, any company is looking for a cloud administrator who is good in this services or who have the knowledge in the services. And you know, after learning all these things, once you get a job in a company, maybe your responsibility is there only on EBS. Let's say there is a user with the name, let's say Priya, she is working on EBS. There is a user with the name, let's say, you know, Maria, she is working on S3. There is a user with the name Fatima. Priya, Maria, and Fatima, they all did cloud computing course, Amazon Web Services course. They got selected in a company. Now, once they are selected in a company, some responsibilities would be given to them, right? So see that clearly. Priya is managing EBS, Maria is managing S3, Fatima is managing IAM. But to begin with, Priya knows about S3 and IAM. Fatima knows about S3 and EBS, and Maria knows about EBS and IAM. So they know about everything. But when they work in a company, they will be given some responsibility there. Okay, so this is what we need to learn in cloud computing. Just take a screenshot or just try to remember this here, my friend. If you're good in these services, what I have mentioned on the screen, you will be definitely eligible to get a job in any company on the face of the earth. All right. Now, the next is what next after cloud computing? Okay, we are starting cloud computing. So what we can do after cloud computing? Say growth is mandatory in every career and every person's life, right? You cannot simply stuck at one particular place. Growth is mandatory. You know, there are so many options available on cloud or so many options available after cloud that, you know, you can select any path. For example, if there are 100 people who are learning cloud computing, maybe every person can get a unique path. That many options are available. So if I can just highlight few things. In cloud, we have advanced cloud like cloud security, cloud architect level, cloud, you know, uh, network specialist. If someone is into machine learning, then we have cloud machine learning and all those things. Or if you want to go with DevOps, you have the DevOps option available there. If you want to go with cyber security, you have the cyber security. If you want to go with cloud security, you can go with cloud security. If you want to go with cyber security, you can go with cyber security. There are plenty of opportunities and options available, my friend. Okay. So once you're done with this package, First of all, you are eligible to get a job anywhere across the globe. That is the first thing you should think of. And the second thing is you're ready to go with any of the other latest technologies, what you see. Maybe, let's say after 5 years or 7 years, maybe you will see a different technology. Who knows? Maybe you'll see something which is like, more related to cloud and all those things. So that technology also will be based on cloud computing, server administration, and the networking. I repeat, if there is a new technology coming soon, that technology will be based on the server part and the cloud part. Every other technology is running on cloud. Every other technology is running in cloud in a Linux operating system. Every Linux operating system is connected to a network. See how everything is designed here, right? I repeat again, every technology, whatever you know today, is running on cloud, and that particular cloud server is running on a Linux operating system, and this Linux operating system is connected to a network. That is the reason this package is so important, my friend. For the logic, this is what we have to do. Okay, there is a question here. Remote jobs can we get after 3 courses, 3 years of experience? Every course, what is mentioned there are two types of jobs. You can work from home or you can work from company. But once you get a job in a company, if the company is asking you to work from home, you can work from home. Or, as of now, the time is 10:33 a.m. Many of our friends from India, they have already logged off from their jobs. They have connected to the servers or cloud infrastructure, or let's say the network infrastructure for last whole night, and they have logged off and they are sleeping. Means if it is morning here in US, it will be evening, right? It will be night. So in India, it will be night. In USA, it will be day. So every night, lakhs and lakhs of people from our country, they'll connect to servers, routers, firewalls, cloud infrastructure from India, and they will provide support there. You know why they are, outsourcing their jobs actually? Let me just tell you one very easy example so that you can understand why the remote jobs are also very much in demand in India, and it will remain in demand for many, many years to come. If a 2 years or 3 years of experience person is getting, let's say, $800 per month, you know how much is $800? Mm, I think it is between 55 to 60K. So as a fresher or as a 2 years of experience person, if you're getting this much salary, okay, that is very much acceptable, right? 50 to 60,000 rupees per month is very much acceptable. So you're sitting in your home. This is your home. You're sitting in your home and you're working from home. But where is your company? It is there somewhere in USA. Where is your server? It is there somewhere in USA. So whether it is a networking job or the server administration job or the cloud computing job, you will definitely work from home. Normally, people say networking job, how can we work from home? See, in networking, my friend, if there are, let us say, 100 classes, basic, advanced, intermediate networking, let's say if there are 100 classes, out of 100 classes, only one class we are learning about physical connections. Remaining 99 classes, you're learning about configuration. So normally people say how this is possible? How can a networking job can be a remote job? Whenever we say networking, people assume like you're carrying some routers, servers, switches, you climb some poles, you do some physical activity there. No, networking is not about all these things. This is 1% of networking. Remaining 99% of networking is all about your configurations. All right. So every course that is mentioned in this particular package, you will definitely get a job in a smallest company to the biggest company. You can go, to the company to work, or you can work from home if that is allowed. All right. Done. So this is what you can do for cloud computing, my friend. Now, let me just take you to this particular topology. I have just copied this topology from cloud, Amazon Cloud Documents. So this is clearly, there are two networks we have. One is your customer network. Another one is your cloud network. Normally people say because of cloud computing, there is no local area network. People say because of cloud computing, servers are not running within our company. Because of cloud computing, the desktop engineers, the server administrators, the network administrator jobs are gone. This is absolutely incorrect statement, my friend. Whatever happens to cloud, it will grow. The cloud technology will grow. It will simply expand. It will simply improve. That is what we can say about cloud computing. But still, my friend, whatever may happen to the cloud computing, the local network will not go anywhere. If there are 3,000 people working in a company or working for a company, they have to go to company to work, right? There will be meetings and there will be departments there. So who will be managing all the local area network devices? Obviously, server administrator and network administrator. So if someone says because of cloud computing, the local network, that is a customer network, will vanish, that is completely incorrect statement, my friend. That will not happen anytime. Our local area network will remain for sure. All right. So see here, friends, let me just, put everything in details here. In this package, we are learning three things, right? Cloud computing, Linux server administration, and networking. See, when you go with your server administration, can you say this is your server? So what we are using here, majorly RHEL. And can you see in cloud, when you see Amazon EC2, it is your RHEL server. Here also we have this RHEL server. So literally everywhere there is server. Within our company, there is a server. Over the cloud, there is a server. Done. Now, the other thing that we need to consider here is, this is a router here. This is a router here. This is a router here, as well as this is a router. So everywhere we have routers. I repeat, everywhere we have routers. Okay. Just give me a second, please. Okay. Sorry for the disturbance. So see, all these are routers. So where you learn about these routers? CCNA, right? And see, AWS cloud, AWS region, VPC, availability zone, subnets, virtual private gateway, virtual interface, everything is about your cloud. So we have everything in cloud and we have everything about networks and servers in cloud. So what you see right now on your screen is actually every company that works today. Maybe let's say there are totally 500 servers in your company. Out of 500 servers, let us say 200 servers are running within our local area network, and let's say 300 servers are running in cloud. This is called hybrid model. Few servers are running within our company and few servers are running over the cloud. This is the best way a company can manage their business. This is the best way a company can run their applications there, my friend. Okay, so we have total 500 servers in a way. Some are running here and some are running there. It's very rare actually, we see all the 500 servers running in cloud. It's very rare that, all the 500 servers are running within our local area network. That's very rare. But what is more common today? 200 servers are running here and 300 servers are running here. The number can be different. It can be 300 servers running in local area network, and let's say 200 servers are running in cloud. So if a company today, if a business today is not utilizing the cloud services, that means, they are simply wasting a lot of money. They simply needs to spend more money to run everything within the company. Maybe there are 2 to 3% companies, so let's say safe side, 5% companies which are super rich. They have lots of money. You know what these companies can do? They can simply go with their own network. I'm talking only about 5% companies. And in those 5% companies, actually, again, they need Linux server administrators and they need network administrators. So our responsibility is literally everywhere. Our requirement is literally everywhere. So if there is a company which is running everything in cloud, let me just clear everything. If let's say all the 500 servers are running in cloud, network administrator, server administrator, cloud administrators are needed here. Or let's say there is a scenario where out of 500 servers, 200 servers are running here, and 300 servers are running here. Again, they need server administrators, network administrators, and cloud administrators. Or if there is a company which is running all the 500 servers within their company, they have money, they can manage their infrastructure on their own. So if they are running all these 500 servers within their company, then they need Linux administrators plus network administrators. Maybe they don't need the cloud administrators here, but still they need the Linux administrator as well as the network administrator. So in whatever way you think, whatever scenario you go with, whichever company you go with, whatever is the business of that company, they definitely need at least 2 out of these 3 administrators. So when I say server administrator, I'm not talking about only one person. Remember what we said yesterday? There is a group, actually. There is a group of administrator, probably 2, 3, 20, 100,000, not maybe 1,000, maybe let's say 100, 150, 200 administrators can be needed. So you need many people. You need many, many administrators to manage certain servers. All right. So this is about your cloud computing and the complete package. This particular setup, this particular topology defines literally everything, my friend. Okay, so this is the setup. Again, this is something that I have taken from the Amazon documents, but they just try to put everything in such a simple way. They provide you all the documents actually. They literally provide you each and every document that every service document will be available there. Got it? All right, so this is about your package, and these are the things that we need to see today. Yesterday, I could not, I could not finish the session properly because of power failure and internet failure. Suddenly, both things happen at the same time. It was just a bad luck, maybe. So maybe today we could not see many people. Hopefully, we'll see more people joining from tomorrow. And one more thing, already we have people joined at 9 a.m. So I have just stopped their classes. I have just spoken to them. Last week, I have taken a couple of classes. So maybe tomorrow I'll take one more class for you, one more demo session. But after that particular session, what we need to do, we just need to move into the 9 a.m. slot. 9 a.m. slot. Every day, AWS will be there at 9 a.m. till the end of the course. All right. So I'm still here, friends. If you have anything else, AWS and Linux project. See, whenever we do any configuration, my friend, we have to do the configuration as a project. I'll show you how to host a web server in cloud. That I'll show you practically. But overall, everything we need to take as a scenario-based question or scenario-based topic. We simply cannot go with the textbook learning. Textbook learning is only about theory and theory and theory. We need to select, okay, this particular topic, how it will be used or how it can be used in a company. So whether it is Linux or AWS or for that matter, the networking part, we just need to make our scenarios. Let me just take you through some of my running batches actually. See, I have to run classes like this. Some topic theory will be there. More details about theory. And then we have to make a topology like this. You have to just design this and we need to make sure like, okay, everything is working perfectly. This will take actually 10 to 12 classes. Internet gateway, route table, network access control list, security group, running a web server, running a database server, creating a VPC. Not 10, 12 classes. Actually, it will take 15 classes. What you see right now on your screen, to make this particular setup, it will take 15 classes. It will take 15 classes for us to understand everything and to make this setup in cloud. Okay, that is one thing. And the second thing is, You go and see any cloud today, my friend, without internet gateway, route table, network access controller, security group, and EC2 machines, VPC, you simply cannot see any cloud. And you know what is the advantage of cloud computing? One more advantage as a learner actually is when you go and learn VPC, this is a concept we have in AWS. Now, the same concept is available in Amazon Cloud, Microsoft Cloud, Google Cloud, and all the other clouds. Maybe, Microsoft people will call it as VNet, virtual network. Here we call it as virtual private cloud. They call it as virtual network. Here we call it as EC2 machine. They call it as virtual machine. But the concept is same. So we are not learning about only AWS here. Obviously, we are discussing everything related to AWS. But once you finish your AWS, you will be more than ready to complete your Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud Platform, or if you're interested in any other cloud platform, you can simply go with that cloud platform. It will be super easy for you because theoretically, topics will remain same. Names can be different, terminologies can be different, but overall services will remain same. Like for example, if you go to one shopping mall, let's say one shopping mall name is ABC and other shopping mall is, let's say, XYZ. Names are different, but what you see in ABC shopping mall, literally XYZ is also offering you the same thing. Maybe one or two things can be different there. But if you can buy something in ABC shopping mall, you can definitely see the same thing in XYZ shopping mall. The location can be different. Some difference can be there in price. Some difference can be there in offers. But overall, same products, same companies, same sort of setup will be there in all the shopping malls. Just imagine cloud service provider is like a shopping mall. If Amazon is providing you certain services, Microsoft also provides you the same services. Google also provides you the same services. But every service has some limitations. Maybe Amazon people have more limitations. Microsoft people have a bit less limitations. Like, some shopping mall can be there in 4 floors. Some shopping mall can be there in, let's say, 10 floors. It depends on the limitations, right? So overall, you'll be learning about cloud computing based on the Amazon services, but at the same time, you will be, learning about your Amazon, you'll be learning about Microsoft Azure Cloud also, as well as Google Cloud. I'm not saying like you're learning in classroom, but once you finish your AWS, you're literally done with all the other cloud providers. You just need to go there and see the theoretical part and the practical part a bit more in depth. Okay, so just try to concentrate on Amazon Web Services. Just try to learn one cloud platform very well. Within few months, you will definitely learn some other cloud provider, maybe Microsoft Azure. See, for last 12-15 years, actually, AWS is obviously at #1 place, right? Let me change the color here. If you see the statistics, AWS is always at #1 place. Second place was for Microsoft Azure. Then the third place was for GCP, Google Cloud Platform. But friends, 2024 statistics, they shows a bit different trend. Obviously, AWS is at #1 place, but last year, second place is occupied by Google Cloud Platform, and the third place is Microsoft Azure. Microsoft Azure. Something has changed in second and third position. Second and third position can fluctuate, fourth and fifth position can fluctuate, but there is one thing that is constant, my friend. This is unshakable. You cannot imagine someone, some company replacing AWS from the first position, right? So this is the way it works. All right, so this is something about your cloud computing again, some more basics actually. Hopefully you're able to follow me. Hopefully you're able to understand like, what is cloud computing and what exactly it is offering us. Job wise and, career wise, you should not think a lot about this particular career because this is one of the most demanding technologies you have for last many years, and for many years to come it will still remain one of the most demanding technologies. Cloud will not go anywhere. Remember yesterday I took one example. I said in a city like Hyderabad, companies like Microsoft, Google, and Amazon, they have already spent approximately 70,000 crore rupees. If they are spending that much money on a business, do you really think that business can go anywhere? No, right? Only in one data center, like Amazon, Microsoft, and Google, overall, they have some hundreds of data centers across the globe. I'll show you all the details where they are located and everything, most probably tomorrow. But as of now, if they are spending that much money in one city, Hyderabad is one of the city in India, right? So in one city, they are spending that much money. So just imagine how big is cloud computing, my friend. Normally we see movies are made with 400 crore budget. Movies like, Pushpa, RRR, hmm, Adi Purush, these movies are made with 400 crore budget. And, we in media, they talk about, okay, this movie is made in 400 crores. This is 70,000 crores, my friend. That much money is already spent. Nearly that much money is already spent by only these three companies. Besides this, there are many other companies who are providing cloud services. So within Hyderabad city, I can say some lakhs of crore rupees is already spent to make the infrastructure, to build the cloud infrastructure by all the cloud providers. Say, this is your cloud provider. This is the data center. So on this infrastructure, already lakhs and lakhs of crores is already spent within Hyderabad city. I'm not talking about Bangalore, Pune, Chennai, Mumbai, Delhi, Kolkata. I'm not talking about all the other cities, major cities in India. I'm not talking about Asia. I'm not talking about the complete world. I'm just talking about Hyderabad. All right. So just take your decision. It's up to you to decide what you want to do in your career. As a friendly way, I can suggest one thing that, if you are really interested in starting your career in this particular IT industry, especially in cloud computing, DevOps, cyber security, server administration, there is no better option than this particular package, my friend. Okay. But still, at the end of the day, it's up to you to decide what you have to do with this package, what you have to do with your career. If you're really interested in this, just start learning from this package. When you learn, where you learn, it's up to you to decide. But still, the most demanding technologies, the most demanding courses across the globe as of today are in last 5 years, 10 years, and 15 years. And for many, many years to come is already there in this particular package. Done? All right, I'm done from my side. That was your second demo session. So if you still have any doubts, any questions, we can have some discussion. Yesterday, I could not, spend time with you for your questions. Actually, I'm not sure if there were any questions or not. But like I said, there was some power interruption and as well as the internet connectivity was lost. So that was the reason I could not take any questions. So if there are any questions, I'm more than here to clear every doubt. If not, then hopefully we can stop the session. And tomorrow also we'll have the same link. Tomorrow is the last demo session. So if you can join tomorrow at the same time and you can simply complete all your demos. Syllabus, can you see here? They have already sent a message actually in Google Drive. Sorry. Okay, they have sent a message there in a chat box. So once you finish our class, they will share all the details with you. They will share the syllabus as well as they will share all the other things. But as of now, if you want to go through the syllabus, this is your Linux syllabus. This is your CCNA syllabus. And this is your Amazon Web Services syllabus. We are still here actually. We are still in this first question. What is cloud computing? This is your CCNA syllabus. And this is your Linux administration syllabus. They will share all this syllabus details with you. They will provide you a link. You can just go through the syllabus and you can see what exactly we are going to learn in this particular package. I'll be taking all the three classes actually, Linux administration, CCNA. Okay, let me tell you one more thing. Evening, I already told you, right? But still, let me just repeat. Evening 7 a.m. or 7 p.m. Sorry. I have started Linux administration. Today is the first session actually. So if someone is interested to learn 2 classes in a day, if you have time, you can simply go with 2 classes in a day. So you can just go with this Linux administration, evening 7 p.m. every day. Next couple of days, it will be 7 p.m. from next Monday, it will be again at 8 p.m. It will be at 8 p.m. So if you want to come and join the session today, if you want to just check like, what we are going to learn in Linux administration in more details, take the link from the management. They will provide you all the details about this class. You can just come and you can simply see what we are going to learn in this Linux administration. All right, so 30 more seconds, friends. I'll stop the session if there are no questions, and hope to see you again tomorrow at same time for the third and the last demo session. All right, so I guess there are no questions here, so we'll stop the session here, friends. And like I said, you just take your decision, and whenever you learn, wherever you learn, just try to complete these three things. Once you start your advanced courses, it will not be easy for you to go back to your basics. It will not be easy for you to go back to the server administration and networking and all this. I have seen many, many cases, my friend, where, people just try to learn the latest technology first. That's literally not possible. So if someone is a kid, they cannot see, okay, someone is in bachelor's degree, someone is pursuing bachelor's, he cannot go and pursue bachelor's there, right? They need to start from A level school, then, primary school, high school, then 10 plus 2, then they can go with bachelor's. So just try to focus properly. What are the things you need to learn? Make a note. Just tick everything what you have completed. Then, in next 3 months, you will be ready to face interviews anywhere across the globe, and you're ready to learn anything that is related to the advanced things. All right, done. So thank you. Yeah, thanks a lot, friends. Thanks for coming. And let's meet again tomorrow at same time. Bye.